Okay, you guys, we're back with another thrift haul, and I got some really great deals. Okay, we went to the Goodwill bins, as we do, and it's actually been, I don't know, a week or so since we went, and I've had to clean everything, and I've been finishing up my last couple weeks of this particular portion of my college semester. The college that I'm in, they have each semester is actually broken down into 2 8-week sessions, so we just finished the first 8 weeks, and now I have the second 8 weeks, and praise the Lord, I'm gonna graduate with my bachelor's, so that's gonna be great. So I've been really focused on that, trying to get that done, trying to stay up with showing you guys all the cool stuff I'm doing on my spare time, which isn't very much, but you know, I'm releasing my tension by buying cool things at the thrift store. So I gotta show it to you because that also makes me happy and releases the tension. So I have a pile of stuff here. I do have my receipt. We spent $33 at the thrift store. This one was also Asheville, North Carolina, and because we go to different ones, you know, we really want to get back to the Greenville one, but we just haven't had time. So I have a pile of stuff, including my quilts, which you can kind of see piled up over here, but I'm going to start with the smaller things first because it got interesting. But I'm going to show you, look at this. This is what my husband purchased, okay? Bucky. Now Bucky is supposed to be a drink. I honestly don't even know if Rick cleaned this. I think this has been sitting around my house dirty for several weeks, and he has just been using it to take pictures to amuse himself of Bucky doing random things. Very similar to how people do that whole Elf on the Shelf thing at Christmas time, which I've never done, but that's kind of the vibe that he's doing. Let me show you some pictures. That's his sense of humor. So, but he likes Bucky. He's thrilled to have Bucky. And so therefore we bought Bucky. He's very light. I don't think it costs very much, but this was Rick's amusement. And you know what? Good for him. It's gonna go in his office. He'll enjoy it. Anyway, another kind of out of the box thing that we picked up was this. Why? It's not Christmas. Why are we buying weird things? I don't know. It's because this is super light and soft and smushy, and it's still the tags on it. And it's like a Dr. Seuss thing. You know, I've been using a lot of my stuffed animal collection in the preschool class that I'm in for my student teaching. So maybe I'll use this then. I don't know what we're using it for. I might just sell it on Whatnot or something. But yeah, we got the Grinch. These are, why? I don't know. We got some really random things this time. I'm not even joking with you. Case in point, this one I'm actually excited about. Princess Leia socks. Now normally I'm not really picking up socks at the thrift store, but these actually don't even look like they were worn. Like it's got my hair on it. But they're really very fresh and new looking. And I saw one, it was loose. And I was like, oh, if I find the other one, I'll pick those up. Well, I did. And it says, read, it's our only hope. So not only is it Princess Leia, but it's reading. And I'm like, well, I gotta have those. So those are my socks that I got. Again, very light. Couldn't have cost very much. These are cute. Speaking of random things, this is another thing that my husband got. It's a Hunter x Hunter or Hunter x Hunter, depending on how you want to say it. Manga, anime, t-shirt. Now, our boys liked manga and anime, and Rick has a lot of their old shirts. He's got a One Punch Man shirt. If you don't know what any of this is, I apologize. But if you do, then you know what I'm saying. Rick has a whole, has Rick ever watched a single bit of anime? No. Has he read any manga? No. But he has the boys' old shirts because he remembers the boys wearing them and he refuses to get rid of them. So when he sees something that reminds him of the boys, now he's got to have it. So this is going in my husband's collection. Has he ever watched Hunter x Hunter? No. Have I? I've watched more anime and looked at more manga than any grown woman should, because the kids did. But anyway, this one's not my favorite. I'm not really a fan of this, but it made my husband happy. It's a t-shirt, who cares? So, I mean, he really only wears it like under things into bed. You're not gonna see Rick wearing this around town because it's just not his, it's not his vibe. But just know underneath it, this is what he has on. So this is what my husband got. So then for me, now these aren't weird. These are like sensible. Aprons. Look at this, so cute. A gingerbread cookie apron. This screams 90s homeschool mom, which I was. So, I mean, this is perfect. This says grandma's cooking at Christmas time. And I needed it. I needed it. And again, it's so light. When you get it at the bins, it costs like nothing. Like nothing. I must have this one. And then let me show you the other apron that I got, because if you don't think that I am not sporting some aprons every day, I normally just wear the black aprons that we've had for years. I mean, we've literally had them for like 20 years and they've held up so well. They were from one of Rick's old jobs, and we moved from Maryland to North Carolina, and we moved in such a hurry. Like it was like 6 weeks, but it was like packing up the kids, packing up our whole house, getting everything sold. It was like such a quick, like, you know, moving out of state, that we ended up like the last day we had to move and there was so much still left to be packed that we had friends over and people were just throwing stuff in boxes, and it was so hectic that it was a bunch of these aprons ended up coming with us. And I wish we could have taken them back, but we couldn't. So I tried to just honor the business that it came from. And I have promoted them many times on this channel, though I won't name which one it was. But if you know us, you probably can figure it out. So, but anyway, so we've tried to make sure we're giving them their money worth, but in the meantime, we're not letting them go to waste, and we've had them forever. But that was a random story. This is a school-themed apron. A school-themed apron. I want to wear this every day when I get my own classroom. Would it be weird? Maybe. I actually had one kid. This week was Spirit Week, and we dressed up. And it was, I think the first day was pajama day. And I came in some pajamas, and I had my hair like in little pigtails and everything, and had a stuffed animal with me. And one of the kids in the class said, "Are you weird?" And I said, yeah, a little bit. I'm a little weird. I was like, but you know what? Everybody is, really. I was like, that's okay. All the cool people are weird. So, so yeah, even the kids know it. So it won't be strange it won't be any more weird than usual if I'm wearing an apron every day. It would just make sense. It would be less weird because it's me and it's my kind of weird. Anyway, more on weird stuff. I found this. A Mystery Machine pillowcase. Am I going to use it as a pillowcase? No. It's not my vibe. But I do like the fabric, and I think I can do something with the fabric. What, I don't know. But there's gotta be something, right? And again, if I don't use it, maybe I'll sell it. Who knows? But I couldn't leave it. It's a pillowcase. What did it cost me? Like 25 cents? And this is actually a good amount of fabric if I want to do something. Super cute. Okay, so these next 3 items that I'm going to show you are items that I'm not actually using as the item themselves, but I'm using them as patterns for the fabric that I have been purchasing, because I'm literally trying to figure out what I want to do with it. Rick and I have come up with so many ideas. My hair's on my face. Okay, so here's one. This is a little pet bandana. I've already washed it, but it was pretty clean to begin with. Otherwise, Rick would not have allowed it in the house. But it's one of those little bandanas that you tie around your little doggy. And so I'm just using this as the shape and the pattern for my own doggy bandanas. And I just thought that's something I probably could make with some of the material that I have. Here's another thing that I want to make. Bibs. I needed a bib shape, and I knew I wanted it to be kind of a bigger bib. So I really like this one. I like the shape of it. So I'm gonna change it up a little bit, but this kind of vibe. This is what I'm going for. Why do I keep saying vibe? I don't know. I've been around kids a lot. They say it. At least these do. Anyway, a stocking, another thing that I want to make. I just need some really cute material that I thought would make a good stocking. So I got this because this was the right shape. This is a smaller one. It's not like a huge one. And I like the way this one was. So that's what I got this for. All three of those, they're just patterns for things I want to make. And that's why I got them. And they're all small and very light. So it was very cheap to get them at the bins versus actually going and buying a pattern. See how that makes sense? Okay, so we got some books. These were actually really great books. This is one I got, Organic Body Care Recipes. These are all kids' books. Llama Llama Loves to Read. What? I am obsessed with finding things for a classroom. Caps for Sale, a classic. Ferdinand but en Espanol. Yes, we love a diversified classroom. And The Little Red Caboose. Golden Book, classic. So those are the books that I got this week. And I think there's just a couple more items. This I actually purchased for my sister. My sister, if you do not know, is vegan. And that's relevant because this shirt, it's a hoodie. And it says compassion, right? And it happens to be her size. But the back of it looks like this. It says vegan for the animals. And let me tell you something, my sister is vegan for the animals. That is exactly why. My son-in-law is vegan for health reasons, but my sister is for the animals. So I got that, I sent her a picture of it and she loves it and she's very happy. So I'm gonna send that to her and she's gonna be thrilled with it. It'd be the perfect thing for a little, you know, of course I tell you every week we do a $5 Christmas gift. And that would be perfect for her $5 Christmas gift. But you know, it's March. I'm not waiting till Christmas. So sending that to her. Then I got this. It is a dress shirt for my husband, right? Just a regular dress shirt, nothing crazy. And I actually got it home and realized it had a tear on the shoulder. But you know what? It's actually small and I think I can repair it. Me and my little gifted sewing skills. So he said to go ahead and keep it because I was like, oh, do you want me to just get rid of it? Do you want me to try to do anything with it? He's like, no, I like it. See if you can fix it. So I am going to try to mend it. And I was actually thinking about doing a Mend It Monday, like doing a video with you guys, because I actually have, because I'm not home all the time anymore, my mending has piled up. And so I thought I need to make a specific day every week that I do a little bit of mending here and there. And so if you were interested in that, if you would watch a mend with me video, I know it's maybe it's not your thing, I don't know. But let me know what you think about that. Like mending, I usually do these thrift hauls on Monday. I can move them to another day. They won't go away, because certainly I buy stuff. But anyway, let me know about that, if you like the idea. So, all right, so everything else is bedding of some kind, because that's normally what I like to buy. This is where I get my material for all my little project things that I'm so excited about, right? So we'll start with the smaller things and go to the bigger things. And the first thing that I have is a pillowcase, and it is a quilted pillowcase because, you know, I love quilted things the most. But I love the colors on this. They're actually very subdued. If they'd have had this in a full set, I would have gotten it for my bed. I really want a quilt for my king size bed, but I haven't found one yet that I want to put on my king size bed. So, and I wish they actually had two of these pillowcases. I still might have used it somewhere else. But they, alas, they did not. But I still liked the material so much, and it's a pillowcase, so it's light, so it doesn't cost very much. I did go ahead and pick this one up. Then I picked up this pillowcase. Now it's just a pink pillowcase, but you know what I love about it? This lace. Tell me that's not beautiful, and it smells so good. It smells like somebody hung it outside. I washed it. I did not hang it outside, but it still got that good, yummy smell. Somebody really took care of this. It was probably someone's grandma's. But I love it. I wish they had two. Again, they just had one. But am I going to turn one away? No. Again, it's a pillowcase. It's light. And I can use it for small projects. It would be so, would this not be so cute for the top of one of those Christmas stockings? And like embroider the name right here. Like if this was just the top. Would that not be adorable? I know, I love it. Okay. Sheets. A lot of sheet material. So I found so many pretty feminine prints that I just love them and I couldn't leave them behind. I'm trying to remember what all these are. This one is a queen from Better Homes and Gardens. And you can see the print on that. I'm just into the whole cottage core, grandma core vibe. I mean, it makes sense. I'm a grandma. So here's another one that I got. Look at those flowers. Is that not perfect for spring? Are you not feeling spring right now? This one I think is a fitted sheet. It is. It's somebody stretched it out though. So I'm sure that's why they didn't didn't want to keep it, which works for me because I like that it's stretched out. I was trying to see if I could find the tag. Here it is. So I could see, it says Venus. And it is also a queen size. So, so this one, I just love this flower print. I think it's gorgeous. I think it's perfect for spring. What am I gonna do with it? I have no idea. No, I don't know what I'm doing with any of these. I'm collecting them because when this summer comes, this is how I'm going to get over the stress of the busy season that I am in by just amusing myself with sewing. That's it. That's what I'm doing and I love it. This one. Now this one, I don't know if you can see. It's actually kind of fuzzy. It's almost a flannel like material. See if you can see that print. It's mostly blue. And I actually had a material similar to this. Now it wasn't a sheet, but it was actual material. I'm looking to see what size it is. I had it years and years ago and I turned it into a nightgown. But it was actual material and this must be old material because it is so worn I can't even read the tag. The tag is completely worn out. But it's a very large one. It's at least a full, possibly a queen. Anyway, I had this same material. So when I saw it, I was like, oh, I had that. I made a nightgown out of it and I loved it. So I halfway almost want to make myself another nightgown out of this because it's soft. There you go. Look how pretty that is. When I get too close, it gets dark and it changes the lighting. We don't want that. So anyway, I like this. I might turn it into a nightgown for me. And this pink one, this must be a king because this is actually quite large. This one is actually the same material. So again, it could be another nightgown. Tell me that is not so cute. It's very like rainbow bright to me. Showing you my age. Throwback to the 80s, friends. Rainbow bright. But I love this material. I think it's so nice. And it's comfy and it's happy and it's like spring and summer at the same time, but also could be fall and winter because it's that flannel. It's delicious and I love it. So there's that. All right, quilt number one, this. Now this is just one side white, the other side cream or tan. And I believe it is a king as well, but it's very thin. This is more like a coverlet than a true like quilt. It's not, there's no real thickness to it. It's like a quilted coverlet, but the color is perfect because it's so neutral. And a lot of the projects that I'm interested in doing, like I have this vision, sorry, my lip itched. I have this vision of like turning some of these into like I showed you the bib or like pillows or things like that, but I want to have like a solid colored quilted material as the background and then put an image on the front of that. That's a quilted image as well, like applique. So I don't want to give it all away to you, but I have some great ideas and I need some solid color. So you've seen that I've gotten a gray one. This one though was, if I could find like 10 of these, it would be great. But I love just the fact that it's either the white or the cream color. Both of these are excellent neutrals. So I could use it, it's very versatile. But anyway, these, you're not gonna find anything cheaper than a quilt at the Goodwill bins. So this was a great joy to me. I was glad to find it. But this one, this is what I want, and this one is also not damaged. So I won't be cutting it up. This is going to my collection that I don't need. I don't need more quilts. But you guys, this one is, somebody handmade this. Look at these colors. I can't even show them all to you. Right? Let me open it up. There's like a pink and baby blue. There's just all these different blocks, and I'm sure there's a name for this block. I don't know it. Let me show you the back. The back is just a solid neutral. But this one is in such good condition that I'm not going to be cutting it up. I'm going to be keeping it because it is beautiful and lovely, and I must keep it. You guys, I don't even know what to say about it. But I mean, look at all this. Look at this hand stitching. You can probably see it on this dark blue. Can you see it? Maybe not. It's uneven. I mean, it's clearly hand stitched. Clearly. I love it so much. I love all the crazy colors. It's exciting. It's not boring. It brings me so much joy, you guys, to have these quilts keep coming into my house. I think my husband might be a little distressed at the amount of quilts that we have in the house right now, but I'm dispersing them through the house so they're not overwhelming yet. But I love them, and it makes me so happy, and it makes me look forward to the summer, and it makes going through, you know, being at the school so many days a week, and then working my regular job, and then doing all the schoolwork, and then trying to keep up with the house, and then make sure I have videos and all of that stuff. Like, my craziness in my life right now, when I cuddle up with a quilt, I'm just happy. I'm just happy. Wouldn't you be happy? I'm happy. Anyway, all right, well, that's it. That's all of that. $30. You couldn't get one of these quilts for $30, y'all. Not one. You probably couldn't get that stack of books for $30. Right? So, I mean, honestly, if I was buying groceries, what am I gonna get for $30? Some bread and some milk, some bananas, just a couple of things, and you're at $30 already. So I think it was a steal of a deal to get all of this stuff at the Goodwill bins, and yeah, I can't wait till I have some time to go back again. So thank you all for watching my beautiful thrift haul. Let me know what your favorite deal was, and I really look forward to hanging out with you guys next time and showing you all my new deals. So you have a great day. I'll see you next time.